hello. I want to refer you to the collective reading if you have not checked it out. It's just an overall reading for air signs first. It seems divine feminine and masculine comes out first, but I'm just, testing it to see what we working with this week. We're gonna try what we tried till we try and we try. So, all right, Libra. So let's look at you. I'm hearing brick and mortar. I'm seeing like Masonic bricks. I feel like some of you could have a strong draw to history. So you guys could be tying into the Masonic Hall type stuff. I realized I never even addressed it. I don't think Spirit was ready to address it yet, I guess, so I don't know. That probably looks like clickbait now, right? But it wasn't. I don't know. Spirit never put it back on my heart to address the fire, but it's coming, I'm sure. When I realized I didn't, I was like, oh, I guess it wasn't time yet. Because it just totally went over my head. But all right, Libra. Raindrops falling on my window. They're playing that. I just wanna sex you, baby. Have you ever had good sex lately? Okay. Girl, they raised me in Atlanta. Or they say, girl, I'm from Atlanta and they raised me like a pimp. Raised me like a pimp. He said he see, what did he say? He want her. I haven't heard that song in so long. It just popped in. Because I heard it was raindrops falling on my window. Okay. All right. Old days. I'm going to put it at the bottom. I'm not going to forget. All right, Libra. Welcome to my newbies. Hello to my oldies. My name is Diamond and you. Oh, I'm getting radio energy for some of y'all too. Yep. So you guys are tying in with Divine Feminine, some sort of invite to some sort of panel of people. There's interview energy here, but it's given like marketing and promotion. So you could, I'm seeing like a promotion tour or some sort of thing. Like some of you could be, I don't know if you're going to start this yourself or how it's going to go, but just be mindful that there's something you will be pushing or a part of where, you know how people go to different platforms to push something that they have, maybe books, or you know how they'll go around to different podcasts to promote their book and all that kind of stuff. So it's something like that. For some of you, it could be just like in a collective reading, you could get invited due to your participation in Walk for Autism or some sort of heart disease, cancers and stuff like that. I do feel like some of you will be selected to be ambassadors for certain nonprofit organizations and stuff. Some of you will have your own goddamn Libra. Can I get in the room? Oh, and you guys are going to start back getting your bonuses too. Yes, you are. Welcome to my newbies. Hello to my oldies. My name is Diamond and you are watching Pretty Blind Eyes. Or listening to, rather. I'll be back on camera soon. Selectively though. What are my next words? The discussions held on this channel should not be taken as literal advice. The readings held on this channel are for entertainment purposes only. I said it backwards. I am legally blind, so I do read on my cards to decipher what they are, but I am an overall intuitive reader. In addition, some of y'all got some like teleprompter type shit, scripts and stuff to memorize. Damn. Yeah, a lot of you there is maybe script writing too as well. And maybe public relations of some sorts. Maybe you prepping someone or someone preparing you too. A lot of public and mass communication, broadcasting energy. So, yep, you guys really are locked into the Divine Feminine reading. In the description box below, you can find several ways to interact with me, one of which is the availability to book private readings. That calendar is open. I'm seeing where some of y'all even will be doing something for youth. Like, you'll be on like a promo tour, going to different podcasts and stuff to promote something for the youth that you guys will be having or hosting. And you're about to get very community oriented. Okay. I'm feeling business orientation and community, orientation, like, so 501Cs, LLCs, ABCD, EFGs, all of them. Thank you guys. Was that corny? whatever, y'all. Thank you guys for all the love, support, gifts, donations, journey with me, and patience. I guess I will continue to announce this all week just to let any of you know if you have been to the PBE school or if you're still there and you're looking to cancel your subscription. If you need any help, feel free to reach out. If you got it, you got it. You will start seeing notifications in your emails if you decide to stay, because I did lower it down to $1.99, like a Patreon kind of thing. If you just want to stick around and just support as I'm building, then you have that choice. But you definitely also had the choice since last week to cancel. Well, you always have the choice, even if I was still posting. But just to let people know who don't come across the community tab, that's it. It's archived. Like the Favorite Friday lineup is archived, and it's $1.99 to just continue to access it. Or if you just want to stay and kick it until I, get all my other shit built up, or because I'm converting things. But anyway, now this just sounds like I'm explaining myself, and I'm just okay. Let me clarify here. So basically, to any of you who are trying to decide on what you want to do, we're just making the transition as smoothly as possible. And I just want to let you know that just let me know or reach out if you have any complications with doing that, because I don't want it pulling money out that you're expecting to pay for something that you're not going to get. Okay. All right. So with that being said, there are announcements on the community tab that you can go and check out to get more details on. If you're still confused, you know where to find me. And yeah, so that's that. So, and I will be announcing it all week. So maybe tomorrow it will be more orchestrated in my head, of how to, word it for you guys. But basically the gist is the changes are here, and you have to decide on what you want to do. And there are options. You can unsubscribe, you can stay and just support at $1.99, or you can, actually, we're going to do it for y'all anyway. To those who don't know if you don't want to move at all, you're going to see changes. That's what I'm really trying to say. You're going to get 2 notifications. One is going to say you're unenrolled, and then another one will say you re-enrolled in the same thing again, but it's just going to be for a cheaper price, for the $1.99 and not the $6.99. Okay. So if you don't make any moves, it's going to be some movement going on around you regardless. Just know you're still going to be taken care of in a very fair way, because I'm a very fair person. Like, I treat people how I want to be treated, honestly. All right. 2 of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles. And the 7 of Swords. This is crazy, because it's like this energy of the choice of honesty, integrity is right here. So, I mean, I guess I'm not the only one going through this in my Libra. I guess I'm a part of something that maybe another Libra host, or maybe I'm a part of a platform of a Libra where I'll be facing this too as an audience member or something too as well. But there's newness here, and it feels good. It's nothing to fear. It's nothing to worry about. We just starting out with one little nugget, and we're gonna branch back up and out. So, and we're gonna do it in a fair and loving way. I mean, it's all I know. It's all I know. All right. So Libra here. Every time I say that now, I just keep seeing this bra. So again, a lot of you, I guess, we always get this during certain seasons. I notice in the spring, in the fall, we get it a lot with you guys and your panties and bras and stuff. But I think they're going to look more sophisticated. And again, I'm getting ambassador energy, like a lot of you will be, channeling. It's giving pushing it, but on your own or something. It's not as rip-off-ish and controlling. You feel free in it, I feel like some of you will accidentally trip up on or stumble across accidentally being some sort of spokesperson for a product that you believe in, you really love. It's going to be very authentic, and it's going to always keep you revenue flowing in and out of your pockets. Yes, it is. Hermit card, Chariot card, Judgment card. I'm hearing signs sealed, delivered. Why? Here I am, baby. Tower card, Page of Swords. I'm hearing because you said no. So a lot of you, this has to do with boundaries. But with this Tower card and this Page of Swords, this isn't rebellious, because it's like I'm hearing them say, you didn't do what I asked of you. You're not doing what I asked of you. Let me see. Hermit card, Chariot card, Judgment card. Yeah. To me, if you wanna what song is that I'm hearing? Tower card with the Page of Cups. I mean, Page of Swords. I think this isn't around you. Like somebody could be trying to check the temperature around you, measure out your tower moment. You know what I'm saying? Like imagine that you guys were neighbors, but on acres of land. So let's say you're on 2 acres, they're on 2 acres. So it's a lot of space, right? And they kind of look out their window to see like this person wants to know if you're going through the same things that they're going through. So there's somebody here that may trust you and what you go through to make them feel better about what they experience. It's kind of like how other spiritual people talk to other spiritual people, and it's like, yeah, I have these ascension symptoms, and it's like, oh yeah, me too. That's what this is. That's what this is. Somebody around you is trying to measure your tower moments. See if yours isn't the same as theirs. It could be calculated at first, so be careful. Don't fall for it at first, or don't be too open to it. You know, just mind your business, and it'll teach them how to mind theirs. Okay? Damn. All right. Oh, I don't know. All right, Libra, let's see. 10 of Swords with the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, Ace of Swords. No wonder they're going to be trying to look at yours. So y'all, again, this is tying into the Divine Masculine. Ace of Swords, 10 of Pentacles. Look what this girl done did to me. Boom. She done cut me off from a good love. Okay. And I wish we never did it. Queen of Cups, Lovers card. Somebody here is going to miss your healing. And I wish we never loved it. And I wish I never felt so deep in love with you. And now there ain't no way we can be friends. Okay, Trey. La da 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 da. Ooh. Damn. Ooh. What did he say? Can't erase where we've been or something? What I feel like this is, because they're referencing the other Libra reading that I did at the end of August, where it showed like this one night stand energy. And I picked up on that on the part when he said, I wish we never did it, and I wish we never loved it. Like in a sense of like, yeah, going too far as friends, and now you can't. La 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 la. Never thought that we would ever be more than friends. Now I'm all confused, 'cause for you I have deeper feelings. We both thought it was cool to cross the line, and I was convinced it would be alright. And now things are strange, nothing's the same. And really, I just want my friend back. Yeah, somebody here. And my mind's gone half crazy, 'cause I can't leave you alone. And I'm wondering if it's worth me holding on. Come on, music. Ow! Holding on. 9 of Cups. Oh, I feel stressed now. Look, I had to come back into the energy. Look, I was using the music to escape it myself, but coming back into this, yes, Libra, this is giving me an energy of, there is some walk away energy here, but I don't know why I feel like it's going to be an intense encounter. And then the stuff is going to fall on them like a ton of bricks. Mason brick mason at the beginning of your thing. I'm seeing emblems and stuff too. I hate to walk away from you as if never existed. 'Cause when we kissed the moment after, I looked at you different. Yeah, lately I got, the collective air sign, that 7 of Wands, that King of Wands guy with that nasty mouth. Lately I gotta watch what I say, 'cause you take things personal nowadays. You used to laugh, now you get mad. Damn, I just want my friend back, and my mind's gone now. Can't get you out of my system. They know though, you don't care. You're gonna do all you can for righteousness and justice, right? And sometimes people could take you wrong, Libra, because they could look at it like, oh, you just gotta be Miss Perfect, Miss Right all the time. It's when they're like out, not in alignment with themselves, that they take this kind of thing as an offense. But you are the justice system of the zodiacs. So, I mean, even look at Cardi B. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, at the rate she's going, I believe she's going to start to low-key get addicted to being in and out of courtrooms if she keeps winning the way that she is. And she's a Libra, so we shine a lot in those sorts of areas, in law enforcement, things like that. We do. So even with the divine feminine reading with the DC energy and this Masonic stuff, and it all makes sense. Laws, rules, and regulations. Yeah. But you have this unique gift, Libra, as being a Libra and being of the justice system, where unlike other people who think because it's the law they have to use their heads in order to win, that's where they mess up. You have a natural gift of tapping into your heart and having this like innate ability or knowledge. Like, it's just already in you. Like, you don't really even have to read a lot of law books. You just, this fairness and righteousness is naturally inside of you. So when you see certain people being treated a certain way, or you see certain things put in a certain place that's not beneficial to all people in an even way, it's just you naturally can see and feel that and call it out, and then maybe go look it up and realize, yeah, there is a law there. Or when you see the law, you are the one that's could be very good at upgrading that law if it's faulty. You can point it out with your eyes closed. You know what I'm saying? And so that's the thing. You have this natural gift of that when it comes to law. And you are probably one that's very intuitive in spaces like that too. Like, you could look at or read the room and know if this person is going to get off on something and all that kind of stuff with their cases when they go to trial and stuff like that. So that could amplify too. You could even, you probably going to start unlocking or understanding how these people are moving in groups and stuff like that when it comes to, lawyers and, senators and business owners that's high up there that may contribute to that particular state that you live in, to get perks from the senators and representatives and stuff like that. So again, you're tying in with divine feminine reading and some sort of like DC type energy. You're going to learn how that stuff works and how people really do be moving out here with their connections and the things that mayors and governors and all of them are invested in your local communities, that where they're having these several streams of income that could be a conflict of interest. A lot of conspiracy energy here, Libra. 4 of Wands, Knight of Swords. 6 of Cups with the 9 of Wands. What happened to the one I used to laugh and joke with? The one I used to tell all my secrets. We used to chill and be down for whatever, whenever together. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna have crazy baby over you. We used to chill. We used to hang. We used to laugh and do so many things together. Yeah. Oh, Lord. All right, let's look at your love. So Libra, yes. But back to when I feel like people be feeling like, oh, she just like Libra just got to be right all the time. And I feel like too, Libras are, because we are air signs and stuff. I feel like guilt and shame and shit hit different for us mentally. I feel like that can really make us mentally ill if we do shit that we regret later. And then, because I feel like for air signs, it's so easy for us to play that shit back in our heads as if we're experiencing it all over again. And yeah, I know people could say, Diamond, that's anybody when they're dealing with trauma and stuff psychologically. But I'm just saying, like, due to that air element, I don't think it runs through a fire sign energy or an earth sign energy as much as it would a water sign and an air sign. And even with the water sign, I feel like it messes with their heart and gut. But I feel like for air signs, it gets in a way of regular thinking, like the day-to-day thinking that you need to constantly weigh out things, pink or white bra today, because that's how Libras are. Like, if we don't think about what we want to, like, especially if we're going somewhere, if we don't plan that shit ahead, we will be late to the event. Like, we are not ones to just get up and see these different things. Like, the only way we end up doing that is if we put on what we thought we wanted to wear and it doesn't work, then we're somehow able to snap into that. You know what I'm saying? But it's that. That's why. Because we need our mind to operate us from day to day. So if we are constantly being stuck in this level of regret and guilt and replaying that, we're never using our mind on a day to day like we need to as indecisive beings when we are indecisive. So that's what I'm saying. It like clashes. Like, yes, all of us do go through that, but because Libras are air signs and operate day to day with needing their minds to constantly weigh out and balance out things and make decisions, we would lose our minds. So again, so a lot of people would think like, oh, you just try too hard to be right all the time. No, it hits differently if we keep fucking up. We don't have the space and time mentally to keep fucking up. Because we're going to feel the guilt that everybody feel. We're going to replay it over and over again like everybody do. But unlike everybody else could probably do that. And because they don't care about, because they're not air signs and they don't dwell in that sort of house of making decisions the way that we do. They can just do it most times. They could kind of like, it's like a bypass for them. But for air signs, it's going to get in our way, especially Libras. All right. Love for Libra. Travel. Again, divine feminine energy from that reading, Knight of Pentacles. Rewards for being patient with yourself. Who this person right here, though, rubbing your face? Like, they want to please you, this person. Emperor with the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Swords. Oh, yeah, my hormones are just spiked. I also feel like there could be a lot of heavy circulation for you down there, too. A lot of blood flow. Libra, what that's going to do is going to make you feel turned on a lot more than usual. But for some of you, I feel like there is an energy around you, pulling this out of you too, to the twins in the building as well. But with the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Swords here, yeah, I mean, to me, it feels like you deaded something that needed to be deaded. You know what I'm saying? You killed something off that needed to be killed off. And this opened this person's mind up to a whole new world. Right. I feel like they learn from you in this love connection. Like, so the way you move, you have to always be mindful that it's like you're a role model in your relationships. So in every partnership that you have, do know that most partnerships, this might feel weird to you and it's going to take a lot of getting used to, but most partnerships that you're going to thrive in and that you feel you're most beautiful in and you're most confident in is ones where people, and this is going to sound crazy, but it's ones where people pedestalize you. And if sometimes you experience that, but then you felt bad and you watered yourself down or you stepped back from it or you tried to even yourself out to, blend in with them, and then you start to experience all these problems, that's why. Because for you, they're saying this is equated out to the Venus energy that you carry. You will attract a lot of partners and get the type of real partnership that you want if and when you become okay with people pedestalizing you. I feel like, though, the more truthful you are, the more honest and fair that you are, this can be okay, because I don't feel like you will allow people to belittle themselves. I don't feel like, and I think I told a girl this in her personal reading, like all people who are servants to people who own slaves or servants, well, I would say servants rather, they weren't mean to their servants. Not all of them. Not all of them felt like they needed to treat their servants a certain way. And believe it or not, but those servants loved being there for those people because they felt it was their purpose. Some people do have the purpose to serve, and it makes them feel, it gives them blessings back. And so they love that feeling. And we're all designed to do certain things in this world in order to be different components to get a big machine going. And it just seems like the set of Libras I'm talking to, you guys got to get comfortable with being, I'm not going to call it worship, but will you attract worshipers? You will. And you just have to have the honesty and integrity to, do what you have to do to move them around. If they continue to want to worship you, you know what you're going to have to do when it comes to that. And then to those who just, where I'm going with this and your love here and these partnerships that you're about to start attracting, that they're wanting you to get comfortable with, is that they're going to not worship you. They're going to pedestalize you because you're going to be like a role model to them in a sense of they're going to use you to reference if they're on the right path, if they're living correctly, because they believe in you that much, right? So some of you, these are your actual husbands and wives that just will always come to you for that guidance. And some of them won't directly tell you that's what it is. Some of them don't really know that that's what it is yet. And then some of them, once they mature in it, they will know. It won't be like them beating themselves up feeling like they need you, because I feel like on the dark side of it, this is scary to them because they think they're like awakening their bad habits of being codependent and wanting people to like just coddle them and all that kind of stuff. That's not the case, but you are triggering that. You're making that come to the surface for these partners. But for you, these are the only partners that will work for you. And again, some of y'all are going to come down hard on yourself and be like, well, you know, how come I always attract partnerships where I thrive more with people who serve me, you know, because then you'll probably start telling yourself, man, that's very egotistical. Like, how could I be so self-centered? But these people love to serve you because they feel purposeful in serving you. They do receive a reward out of doing that. And there are incentives there along the way, because you know why? Because most of you who will experience this are loving. You are fair. You're gonna still protect them as they're able to submit themselves to you. We have submissive people in this world, people with Libra. And to me, it seems as being ruled by Venus, you are going to attract these sorts of people that's going to want to be extremely submissive to you. And you have the gift to pace it and to oversee them to where they can grow in that version of themselves, that the way that God designed them, because that's just how they are designed. But I can guarantee you, all throughout their lives before they met you, they only attracted very dominant, bossy people who wish they did have the power, the natural power and gift that you do have, where when you show up, people really do bow down to your feet. You know what I'm saying? Also, you are an energy source, and they keep showing this Venus energy. You're an energy source too. Like, just being around you makes them feel healed, or it is medicating too. So again, don't sell yourself short, or don't water yourself down, or don't try to blend yourself in. You're positioned where you need to be and where you're supposed to be. And anytime that you step off of this or get off of your throne of this, you experience problems, and you attract the exact opposite, or the polar opposite of the type of partners that you wish to have. But I feel like you only wish to have those sorts of partners because you want everything to be fair, even, and balanced. Like, we both could get it. We both could be pedestalized. We both could no. The people you will attract where the partnerships really will work, whether in business, love, all of that, friendships, co-workers, all of that, is these people are going to want to pedestalize you. They're going to want to use you as inspiration because you are. You know, they're not just putting that on you. They're acting accordingly. They're acting according to the energy that you emanate out. You have to get comfortable with that, Libra, because it is who you are. If any of you can think back to times when you were in high school, or when you had a certain job and somehow you always won employer of the month, or you always was the one people wanted, you know, they chose to lead their group when you would play these quiz games in school to study for a test. Can any of you recall when the teacher would be like, all right, who do y'all select as y'all leader? Was it always Libra? Think back to those times. That was showing you there that God was preparing you for these types of positions. But I feel like you just never got comfortable with it because you felt bad for people that felt jealous of you, envious of that other people felt comfortable with admiring you and choosing you because you were just natural in it, even if you did not know that you were choosing you back then. If you were doing what you love to do, and if you were good at what you do and people chose you as that leader for that, it was because of that. That's it. You know what I'm saying? You weren't cheating to get it. You weren't wanting to dominate or control them. Okay, so this is your love. I love your love section. Wow. It's like I love this. I like when I do readers and get messages for myself too. This lets me know that I'm on the right track. So again, because I'm definitely testing a lot for the next few weeks. You know, filling in those spaces of things that's been shifting, as you guys already know. So, all right. So love here. Yes, somebody here definitely want to just really be, comfortable with being submissive to you. They want to be free, and they want so badly to trust it, and they feel it and everything. And it's like, yeah, you got somebody that's going to be crying a lot just to really do this, and they see that they can, but it's so scary because they've been in so many faulty relationships where it didn't work. But it's no differently than you being in so many faulty relationships where you attracted partners that you were like caretaking, but they were not giving you that equally. You know what I'm saying? You were constantly lifting them up, but they were never paying for it in any kind of way. You wasn't receiving anything back. The way that you receive, to the Libras I'm talking to, is from those who really want and are designed to be submissive. They just need a safe space to be able to do it. This is also one of those top secrets of what men really want from women too. Do y'all know that? You know, a lot of people think it's like loyalty, respect, and of course they want all of that. But deep down, what a man really wants is to have a safe space with a woman who will not judge them for them being themselves. So a lot of times, if you're showing up to these dates trying to be all tough and stuff just because you think that man, because you see that man is kind of like playing it tough too, that y'all gonna clash. Like this person, and whoever this person is, I feel like you've already unlocked that within them. They just keep getting there, and then they run every time that they find themselves sinking into that or melting into you. They like try to unstick themselves and run from it because they've only had faulty experiences with just desiring to be themselves. And now that space is being held for them, or they had a little bit of glimpse of that experience with you, Libra. It's like, wow, like, is this really real? Or is it just going to be good at the beginning, but then I'm going to get bitten? So there's somebody here that's deeply in love with you, melted into you, want to rub your feet, they worship, they do. Now, this person here is afraid that they do worship you. They really are, because they feel like they need you. Because again, they come from imbalances to where they haven't had a chance to practice having healthy partnerships and relationships. So it was either they were overly into someone that wasn't into them, or they were completely guarded, and then it made these people want to do everything for them. I feel like, and I could promise you, I bet you, whoever these people are, this is their running thing all the time when they cry about love. Right here, I'm gonna tell you, a lot of these people like this, you will find them say, how come it's so crazy when I'm mean to these people, they want to be all nice and da 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 da, and then I'm labeled as the one that's mistreating them. But when I open up my heart and I'm the one being nice, I'm always being dominated and mistreated and walked all over. Because they're not balanced. So on one end, when they are opening up their heart, most times too, they attract the wrong person because they opening up their heart for the wrong motives to these dominating hyenas or whatever they are, Jezebel spirits and stuff. Because with them, a lot of things are very motive driven in a way that's very materialistic, right? So a lot of times when the guy or whoever this guy is like crazy over you like this, when they attract those very masculine dominant women that could be like boss bitches and all of that, they're still surface level with them. So they open up their hearts a little, but only to receive some sort of imagery from being connected to this person, almost like clout chasing, or because this person do at least look good to the public, you know, they could put that shit on and cover up all their nastiness in the public. So I can open my heart up a little bit to that because I can benefit from that. That's still shallow. So when they get into relationships with women like this, or men, they get walked all over because everything is very transactional in a materialistic way. So it's like those people that attract these submissive type of guys that want to be submissive to you, already they can smell them miles away and know that they're desperate for the real love, but because they know they can't give them that real love and that they're closed off and shut off too, and that's how they both attracted each other to begin with, they know that once they get to them with the little bit that they do open up with the guy, the girl walks all over, you know, eat them alive, because they are savages too. Savages attract savages. It's just that they meet in a way that's plus and minus, and that one of them do have to open up a little bit for the minus. The plus has to open up a little bit for the minus to smell it out. But the plus be thinking, I'm going to just crack the dough a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm going to slam it on, you know, slam her fingers or his fingers, and they still get caught up. Then they end up in all types of drama and whatever. So then on the flip side, when they say fuck the world, love hurts, love stinks, I'm gonna be closed off, they attract still those same type of dominating women or men, but they're sneaky with it. So then when the person that's like closed off completely and just be like, hey, this is what it is, I know what you want, you know what I want, let's get to it, it ain't no love here, da da da. It's kind of like the opposite of what that guy wanted from the negative girl on the opposite side. I know it could be confusing, y'all, but what I'm saying is on the right side of the pole, well, I wouldn't even call it the right side of the pole. So basically when they're closed off from love, they end up attracting themselves the way that they attracted a dominating person when they opened up a little bit to let that person in, to then try to close the door on them. They pretty much become the dominated person that's like negative, like that negative, not the plus. And then the person that's on this other side tried to do what they did on the opposite side, to where they're going to be the plus a little bit to let them in. But they're only attracted to that closed off energy for the imagery. They're only attracted to it to try to change them so they could feel better about themselves. Still two colliding forces of negativity on each side through a little bit of a plus to get two minuses. So again, wow, it's a lot. But what I'm saying here is that this is what this person goes through. So then they say on this side, and then when I'm closed off, I attract all these people that want to be nice to me. And then when I'm mean to them, they throw it in my face, and they have everybody else thinking I'm the bad guy because they out here playing good. They playing that role in the beginning, that plus, that little bit of plus to try to pull them in, but they still gonna bite too. Just like the guy on the left, on the opposite side, was going to do to the Jezebel spirit type energy. They didn't just become the Jezebel spirit on the other side when they close themselves out, because the energy is transferred. So when they try with Jezebel spirits that's closed off, then they learn from that connection, well, I'm going to be closed off too because this person hurt me. So now I'm going to go over here and just move through life like they did. But then they attract people like that behave the same way that they did with that person, and they get it done back to them. Whereas though, when we are talking about women, because of the way our society is, women have been able to hide. So anytime men try this shit, is a double smack in their faces, because women get protected from shit they shouldn't get protected from. They're not held accountable the way men are. Women can get away with shit that men can't. And I see that is changing, though. That's in the air sign collective reading. For those of you who have not checked that out, check it out. It's some vital messages in there. And I like how I'm doing this too, because then it, like, you'll know which part of the collective reading was more for you too. So I think it's dope. All right. So yeah. So this person in love with you is just very confused of, like, they feel hypnotized by you. You know what I'm saying? Damn, they're playing a lot of Trey songs. You know I got the best love that you ever had. Tell me how this love ever got up off track, or how he say it. Now you're gone away. Thought you was gonna stay. I got deceived again. I can't believe. And now you have someone who don't treat you right, treat you right, treat you right, treat you right, treat you right. Hey, you already know who you said. Some probably coming up with Trey songs. Y'all know when a bunch of their songs come out, some be coming. Look for me and you know I'll be out of sight. This sound like you though, Libra. Queen of Wands with the Hermit card. You the one who told me to get out your life. But I think they feel like this too. Okay, so y'all are tying in with the collective reading, where the air sign collective reading, where it says y'all both feel the same, but on the dark side. It's unfortunate. Y'all both feel the same way about the same thing, but in different ways. It's unfortunate, 4 of Cups with the Fool card, that you didn't believe in me, 2 of Swords. Pain don't last forever. I'm telling you, 'cause I done been there. Hurt turns to anger. Friends turns to strangers. See, right now, I don't care. That's them right there. What I just preached on. And you'll get there. I promise. This you didn't keep your promise. And now you got someone who don't treat you right. Why am I smiling, yo? That used to be my shit, though. After my breakup, child, you already know who used to treat you right. And I used to hear him going through shit on the good. And he better be ready to keep eating it. But no, it's different when They don't go through or hurt when you need them to. It's when you get over that shit and then they just start going through a bunch of shit and you still end up feeling bad for them. You know what I'm saying? When that karma hit, you know. Ooh. All right, final love messages. Yeah, you guys are on the same pole in the left side, but for different reasons. But it creates the same emotional impact, if that makes any sense. Seven of Swords, yeah. Y'all being challenged to living y'all truth and continue to living y'all truth. Let go of the past and have a clean slate. There is some, y'all are being called to, like, you know, do the work, like really do the work together and make up. But with this person here, the Star card and the Judgment card, this person here has to have great discernment when it comes to their emotions and let go and trust it. They see Devil card, they get very toxic when they feel they in love. They start beating themselves up when they, you know, feel that they love you. It's just like, I don't supposed to feel like this. And they just want to punch things and stuff because, excuse me, channeling, they really love you. Like they're deep in love with you. And they, like, I feel like you be having them doing crazy shit, Libra. crazy shit. Yep. I'm going crazy just for thinking about you lately. Somebody here is going to be missing you or something. Baby, I apologize for all the things that I've done. Or did he say wrong? And I know that I've been a fool for way too long. So I feel like, yeah, it's like, maybe this happened a lot, you know, and it's like, okay, this is one too many times for you, Libra. You just like, I don't have time. So y'all could be going through this on different kind of levels with friends and everything. From not being able to hold you, I'm going crazy. From not being able to see you again. Oh, Lord, when can I see you again? When can I breathe once again? Damn, so this person can't breathe without you? I can't sleep, babe. Libra, I can't think, baby. I can't live, babe. Without you in my life, don't want to go on. This is my song. I can't do nothing if I don't have you or can't have you. Girl, I must have been crazy to think that it was over. Somebody here about to really be going through it. How can we get it back again? Well, I'm sorry, baby. Bring your loving back to me. I can't sleep, babe. Oh, wow. I can't think. You have, and whoever these lovers are extremely emotional beings, like naturally. And again, for a lot of them, they wish they could, like, they can be this way with you and they allow it a little bit, but then they cut it off and then they take it out on you. Like it's your fault that they are like this. They have to accept who they are and how they are. Okay, they're playing a standing here alone, trying to face another day, and gotta stay strong. To get through the pain. I'm here right now. It seems my whole life's upside down. I don't need your sympathy. What can a brother do for me? He can, y'all know what I'm talking. Who is that? Genuine Case? Was it? Hold on, Genuine Case. Who else was in that group? They put that super group together. Help me be the best man I can be. Oh, I can be. So they could be seeking support from men with sense, I hope. You know, they want men with sense to help them through this, or either spirit is saying for them. A real brotherhood needs to be started where men can really arrive to the pushback they've been giving and go ahead and stop being rebellious, accept their emotions, and you know, attract the women they truly do desire, with knowing that they can be vulnerable. And, you know, so there's this manhood, fellowship, they're calling it too, or fellowship, that's cute, that's going on here too. So, yeah, damn. Yep, tell me how to make things right. Cause I just need you in my life, girl. I love you better than yourself. Better than you love yourself. I just need your love, baby. You're the only one for me. All right, guys, let me get out of here. Y'all gonna have a lot of songs. Libra, y'all know this is how y'all used to get it anyway, though. And shout out to my new people that's here. Get used to it, because this is how it goes. It's like this whole DJ just comes on in. Sometimes start just song after song. But for me, I just feel like it's a lot of your lovers' higher selves, really, and they communicate with you through music anyway. Okay. My name is Dami. You're watching Pretty Blind Eyes, and I'll see you next go around. Bye, Libra.